It's basically, yeah. What I wanted to do here, again, obviously, we had like a little chit chat, little chin wag with a few people. But I think I wanted this just to be a bit more controlled. So again, that was just an experiment because I saw YouTube did like some kind of new. You know what? Let me just try and see what that's about. Does need a bit more work to really get the right. But with this, I want to focus on particular topics that I want to talk about and really dive into them. So first up, again, reminder to you guys to join up with your boys and Patreon. My with videos to exclusive content from your boy Half Hope. I'm wanted in there about different clubs, tactical stage videos as well, just for you to enjoy and get some of that. First of all, I want to talk about Martial. I want to talk about Martial FC. So, in case some of you don't know, there's a thing going on out there which is called Martial FC. So, United played Watford, and in this game, obviously they won 4-2, but the game, Martial showed again why he is United's best player. And I was actually debating this with someone on Twitter who said, no, Pogba is potentially a world beater. He's potentially a Ballon d'Or winner. That's what Pogba potentially is. He's not that right now. Pogba shows signs of absolutely incredible. He shows signs, but he's not yet that finished article. He is still getting there. But specifically with the boy that Martial, because remember, Martial is young. I mean, how old is Martial? I think this guy's like 23 to 24, something like that. If that, I think he's like, this guy is already refined. So it's scary to think that if this guy actually has any more improving to do, it is frightening how good this guy could potentially be. But yeah, Martial is player for United where you don't drop him. That's the thing. It's not even because people say, oh no, because they want the game against Arsenal. No, he plays. So then, and if you want to, okay, why not do that for Lukaku then? Big point of view. If you wanted to rest a player who's one of your best, most important players, you would obviously rest a Lukaku. He's taken off Martial because he's always had issues with Martial. To do it in the past with, okay, all right, we're winning up, we don't really need to have him in there, but that almost backfired. But it could also be the fact that I want to Rashford in there. And remember, he's even said himself as well that he feels that Martial can't play together. But this is about Martial. And if I was Martial's agent, this is what I would tell him. I'd say, bro, Tony, I'll call him Tony. Tony, you're very good. And treated better. Did he see Martial's expression when he said to Martial, I saw your expression when you came up. You used to have a good poker face, but now your poker face will easily see your reactions or your emotions like an unreal. And that is why you have to that wants to have you. Because I was hearing about Sevilla in almost any club would be good. This actually ties in very well. I'm going to bring it in, and then I'll go to it afterwards because I wanted to talk about Ozil Sanchez. But this ties in. Benzema is a brick. He's crap, and I'm sick and tired of the Benzema apologists. We're not in 2011 anymore. This is 2017. And in 2017, Benzema is crap. Okay. Occasionally, he'll do something useful, but overall, he's crap. Because some people are sort of like, Lukaku apologies. Lukaku, he assisted, he helped. Look at how he creates space. Am I in the twilight zone? No. Am I in the twilight zone? You're helping other people to score 65th. The other 64 things should be trying to score a flipping G. Because that's what you're here for. If you're a striker, you're those G's. You're about those G's. Not else. You're about those G's. So if Real Madrid, because I'm hearing Real Madrid now want to get to David Luiz, which I think could be a pretty good signing. But I think that would actually be a pretty good signing. It gets Martial. If Real Madrid somehow construed and said to United and use like a Jared Mayan track to say Benzema, and we will take Martial, that would be a credible swap. Because remember that swap that actually went against Barcelona when went to Inter Milan and Ozil went to Barcelona. No, so sorry, where Ozil went to Inter Milan and Ibrahimovic was the little swap deal. Far better for Inter Milan. Okay, he was far better helping them to win a flipping Champions League. And Ibrahimovic, as we saw, it didn't really work out for him for Barcelona. Martial was at Real Madrid. It would work. It would work. Because now you now have has better control, can dribble, can move well with the ball, can create space, can run into the channels, and it would make Real Madrid far more dangerous because Real Madrid are the most dangerous when it's quick. Because Martial can control, offload. Benzema is like controlling, and I am moving, and defenders, I'm passing. Now. That's how Benzema plays, and we can't have that. We can't have that in a fully professional team, and not like as in a club like Real Madrid. That cannot really be accepted. Oh, that's my Martial. I'm a starter. You don't respect me because for Martial FC is a real thing. We've talked about Martial for a long time, guys. So I think this whole I've been preaching about Martial. I know this guy is the dude. This guy's the guy. So if it does work for Martial, he definitely he should go to in January and say, look, man, that was starts me and then clubs. Many clubs that could use a Martial. I want to look at so now Wenger, he has come out today, I think today in today's press conference, and he said that Sanchez are not leaving in January. That's what he said. Now, a little bit of background upon this. Now, Ozil and Sanchez are not signing this extension, and it's believed that they will not renew their contracts come the summer. So that means arrives, that would mean that they can leave on a free. So your two marquee players would leave on a free. So the dilemma is this: if you allow them to go, you can get for them. How do you now be able to bounce back from that and be able to for? You will keep them in the Champions League, then they leave. What players are able to replace them and do the same kind of job as them? Because it's for you to find replacements of the ilk of Ozil and Sanchez. Stock has greatly depreciated. They bought Ozil and Sanchez. They're not the same club anymore. A mid-table team. That's what. And if you were to ask me, okay, WH, what do you in January? Do you think that they will stay, or do you think that they're going to stay in January? I don't see them leaving in January. It means that Sanchez, your star player, because for Ozil, I'd say he's 70% going to go, but so Sanchez, your marquee player in the summer could, because remember when you're free, that means you want to go to. So there could be a situation, and that's the thing about the whole January thing. What if Sanchez opts to go to Man City, a rival? So yet again, you've been poked. What's it called? Clichy, Sania, Kleb, Nasri, Sania, and Clichy. 3 players all went And four players all went to Man City. They all went to the same club. So it's like Dortmund and Bayern. So I mean that's the um, argument against um, summer, because is that okay? Fair enough. They go, but you choose which team you want to sell. That I don't want you to join this club. Okay, I'm going to accept this offer and sell you to this club right now. So this is the club that I want you to go to. For a free, you don't have the power. You do not have that power. So that is a huge, massive dilemma for them. I want to touch Syria, Napoli. So huge, massive game on Friday. Napoli face Juventus, and as I said during the for Napoli, this is where they'll be judged. This is where they'll be judged. I mean, it's been a bit shocking because Juventus have achieved. I think they're now 4 points behind Napoli, and the momentum very well, and Juventus losing to Sampdoria. So this is 2 weeks ago, not this past week. Before this one, so this is a case in which Napoli, this is where you get yourself, because if you, that is a huge boost for Juventus, and that could be, I believe Napoli haven't haven't lost yet. Napoli still have not lost a game yet. I think them and Inter yet to lose a game. That's huge, and I do believe it would be a serious cycle if their first loss was inflicted by a title rival like Juventus. It could lead to even more losses, and the team really losing their sense of shape and understanding. That is why you could be very, very aware and very careful. And for Napoli, if they were to draw, as you were, that would go a huge way into saying maybe this is the reality. I still believe Juventus will win the Serie A this season. I still believe so. It's a long season, and being there, they've done that. They know how to navigate this thing, get back from when they're down. Napoli just do not have to have of winning this thing, which is a marathon, not a flipping sprint. So Bayern on Bayern, a lot of injuries. And the fear here is that going into that game against PSG will not at full strength, because the whole point of that game against PSG is that into Jujuman, we need to see PSG against a top team. They are yet to prove themselves. These matches against these low lives in Liga ain't gonna cut it. It's not gonna cut it. We need to see you against a big team. Faced Bayern in the Champions League was under Ancelotti and under a completely different team. So we need to see how well they do. But despite their injuries, because I was talking to Patreon supporter David, despite these injuries, don't underestimate Uncle Hankes. Don't do it, because Uncle Hankes knows what PSG did. And he'll be telling them that, like, look, we are here to show them that this is Bayern, and they're playing at the Allianz Arena. So that it's going to be a crazy, massive atmosphere. A very to try and intimidate PSG. Most likely there will be possession of the ball. So despite what a flipping long injury list, again, let's just wait and see, because you never know. A 4-week prognosis can actually become a 1-week reality. You never know. It depends how good your medical team is. So let's just see what happens. But all I'm saying is this: don't bet against Uncle Hankes. I do believe that Bayern will finally rise to that challenge and say, you know what, let's face pitch and let's see what PSG you're going to have to rise to that challenge. But for me, it's great what Leipzig are doing and Hoffenheim are doing. I love what they do, try to make it very competitive. But let's be real, despite losing to Mönchengladbach, you've got a Polish sneak in there. You've got Muller still ready to come back into. You've got Robin up in there. Still got Thiago. Still got Hummels and Boateng at the back. And when to come back from injury, when all is said and done by next May, I do believe that Bayern will still reign free as. So, guys, remember there's going to be a lot of draw hangout live. I invite everybody to come watching the draw that happens, and we're going to be hopefully reacting to the teams come out as it happens. It's going to be exciting. See you guys there hopefully on Friday. Peace out, stay true, stay black.